Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the General Hospital recap for September 20th through 24th. Happy anniversary to JLJ Media's YouTube GH Mini Spotlight.
Aw.
This Sunday, I think he said 8 years.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. He said that he took a little bit of a break, but then I was editing last week and had YouTube up because I was also researching, and it was during their live time. I was like, oh, I'm going to go say hi.
Aw.
So we said hi, and yeah, 8 years. He took a little bit of a break. Pandemic kind of brought him back out, but
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we're at 8 years.
congratulations, James. Hulu is back to releasing at 8 p.m.
Yay.
That people have heard. Can they just forget? Just stop trying this because they've done it a few times.
Yes.
Stop doing it. And Ms. Wu's first name is Nina.
Aw.
It's on the Wikipedia cast, all that fun stuff. So she does have a first name. I can understand why they weren't having her use the name right now.
Yes. Where do you want to start? What made you happy, mad, angry this week?
That's everything. Tough Anna's back.
Yeah, about time.
It's happy she actually shot him.
Mm-hmm.
Peter.
She still took the easy shot, though.
Yeah, but I think that she was doing it so that he suffered more.
That's true.
If
Okay.
she shot him dead,
I didn't want her to kill him, but I would have probably shot his leg. I've never been shot. I'm not really sure which is more painful, but in my mind,
I
your leg
believe
would be.
being shot in your knee is supposed to be the most painful.
Oh, okay. How do you know that?
I said I believe. I don't know. I just feel like
all
as
that
soon as
murder research. I get it.
exactly. As soon as she said that, I'm like, why do I feel like the knee is?
Well, then there. I would have shot him in the knee.
I think maybe that's the most debilitating. I don't know.
Let's not Google that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I guess we could start at the beginning. We were correct that it was the bad guys. And Ms. Wu, I keep doing that. I apologize. Ms. Wu was 100% in on it.
And she shared us.
That is so awesome. I showed everybody. I was like, look what Shannon just sent to me.
So Lydia Look is the actress that plays Ms. Wu, and she regrammed our podcast snippet that said, the best headline ever. Thank you, Amanda and Shannon. Girl power.
Yay.
Hashtag girl power. So that was nice.
That was super nice.
I like how Carly seriously was surprised. I'm like, you know exactly what you're getting into. Why are you surprised there was an explosion at your wedding?
Right.
Like, that just didn't occur to you that could happen?
Is that the only explosion that's happened at their wedding?
Yeah.
At Sonny and Carly's, or any of her 8 weddings.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Huh.
I did not do a deep dive on Carly's past weddings
Carly's
this week.
explosions. That's a good 411. Are we going right into Carly and all that, or are we doing other stuff?
I don't know.
I feel like we're all over the place already.
Diane asking Spinelli if Carly and Jason are already in jail. I liked that. But if we're going right into it, how did none of the guards call Carly? On her wedding night, there was just an explosion. Nobody's looking out for her and Jason's safety?
Right. Just let people walk in.
Or like, oh my gosh, Carly, somebody's coming up right now. You know,
I was wrong. I thought they were going to have.
I'm so glad they didn't.
They did not.
So glad they didn't. I think she would have been hospitalized because she only just fainted when she saw him.
Right.
I don't know what she would have done. And obviously, I don't like how they're doing now, but I meant what I said. Yeah, you did. But did you see the reaction to your dead husband coming back?
Right.
There was not a second of doubt that.
Exactly. She switched those rings in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonny's her one.
I did like that Jax offered Sonny a ride and like they still had like, I'm still not your biggest fan, but I'm going to take you back to Port Charles. And Sonny's like, yeah, I'm going to take you up on that. Thanks.
Yes.
But we're still not going to be BFF. Although I do think that Jax possibly bought himself some credibility with Sonny, considering he knows for a fact how much Jax loved Nina and
right.
totally was on Sonny's side and was like, no, this is not cool.
I think it's going to buy him a lot of credit with Jocelyn because they've been not on the same page lately. And whenever he says, I'm the one that brought Sonny back, it's going to definitely give him bonus points.
And it's going to be because of the marinara.
Right. All because of the pasta sauce.
Of course, Willow caught the bouquet. I know we're back to that. But seriously, What I said was they're seriously having the same conversation, but it's like a Mad Lib version. Lay in bed and read, because before they said like lay in bed and like read the comics, or this time they're going to lay in bed and do this. And then now they're going to watch The Emperor's New Groove, but before they were going to do something with spaceships. And now they're always regret what happened to Chase, but so all they have to do is just keep entering in all their different adjectives because they keep having the same conversation, but switching out the movie, comic, etc. So apparently when they do finally like really, really get together, they're never leaving the house.
Back all over the place. I liked that Anna not only was on her game, but she remembered to call Robin.
Yes.
Like, yes, she will care that Sonny is back from the dead. And I like that Jocelyn was the one to tell Esme so she could run home and tell Nicholas and Spencer. Jocelyn was the one that told Esme, so then Esme ran home and told Nicholas and Spencer that Sonny was still alive and that Spencer had a genuine reaction to it.
I don't understand how Spencer's so excited and isn't thinking that he's screwed.
Because he's being happy in the moment.
He threatened his uncle's daughter. He has to understand. Uh-oh.
But he's not thinking that far ahead. I actually liked that his excitement seemed genuine.
I did too, but I'm just like, dude, you are who Sonny is going to be going after.
Well, yeah, once he realizes all that, it won't be the same.
I like Joss threatening Esme.
That was so good. When I come
Her
home
being all prissy about those blackberries, though. Like, come on.
Like that. Even if you were from some fancy upbringing, would you really walk into somebody's house and be like that? No, I think that would be
especially where he already said, like, I went out of my way. I heard that you really like this bakery, so I ordered the pastries. And then she's like, well, you better have gotten blah, 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 blah.
Right. And I need a special coffee. No.
Too much foam or too little foam or something on her latte?
There was too much. I think she said a little less foam next time. But no, that was ridiculous. You wouldn't act like that at all. Especially if you're trying to get your boyfriend's dad to like you, which is like the whole point of everything.
Right.
But I'm hoping that this brings out how bad she is, so Spencer starts working against her instead of with her.
Oh, I think he's already going to do that. Because he told Joss that he liked Trina.
Mm-hmm.
So there's already something brewing there.
I liked how Nicholas called him out on that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Really? It seemed like you and Trina were together.
Didn't seem like you had a girlfriend the night on the... It's a parapet, not the turret. The turret is the round room. Like, how did they just start calling it a turret?
I don't know. I guess it's his house. He can call it whatever he wants.
But it's been the parapet.
I agree.
I liked Maxie almost slipping up to Austin, though. What was actually going on.
Yeah. They're still so weird together, though. I'm not understanding what we're trying to do there.
I think they're just trying to get like a friendship. I really don't think they're trying to get a relationship going there.
I hope not.
Do not understand why Ava would not just sell Charlie's to Christina.
I don't either.
Like, she's the one who's been running it. It's
like it didn't even occur to them, though.
Right.
The thought never crossed their mind because Christina wouldn't have money or be able to get money to buy it.
But you had the idea that Phyllis should buy it and call it Lenny's Place. Maybe Sonny will remember how much fun he had being a bartender, even though he kind of seemed like, I can't believe I was doing that. But then he'll be like, oh, I can do something with Christina. And maybe Christina and Phyllis will bond and...
That would be good.
Sonny can work... And Sonny can work at the bar, too, a little bit. They can make their own cocktails.
I don't think Sonny's going to work at the bar.
Maybe just one day a week, you can be a guest bartender.
Okay.
Raise money to help support people that are found on the side of the river, suffering from amnesia. Remember who they are.
There you go. That's a good foundation.
Poiforsa.
Okay.
Pwaforsa. Poiforsa.
That's a big hashtag.
I've had bigger hashtags. A General Hospital podcast is bigger than that.
Well, that's true, I guess.
General Hospital's bigger than that.
That's a big hashtag that doesn't say all the letters. I would be confused. We need to find a better name.
Then I write it all out as a hashtag. I did like that he said that he wound up on the bank of a river and not the PA side.
Yes.
Then Britt asking if Pennsylvania's Mopsby. That was cute.
That was cute. Yep. She, like, just the look she gave him. It wasn't even asking it. She's like, I'm not sure I understand. What does Pennsylvania mean? I'm glad that they didn't throw them right back together, too.
Yeah, she's not going to be like, oh, good. Now we're back together.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
I hope they do.
I know. I hope they find their way back to each other, but it should be slow.
I liked everybody commenting on Sonny's clothes. I mean, they're not Sonny Corinthos, but...
Right. But everybody said, what is with that? I loved Christina's reaction to him because that was the only one that warranted after your dad's been gone for 9 months.
That was amazing.
Did you cry?
I might have. I think I did.
It was really good.
It was good.
Yeah. I felt like it was perfectly appropriate. Not too much, but not just like, oh, hey, you're back. Cool.
Michael almost cried.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Dante immediately started with, here's everything I just told Jason.
Yeah. I hope they show him seeing Avery and Donna. Not Donna so much because she's not
Well, he
really
already
gonna
said
remember.
that Avery knows who he is, but Donna has no clue.
But I hope they show an interaction between them because that would be cute. Daddy, you're home. Take me to the playground. Or Daddy, you're home. Read me a book. Something.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there a book that he would read them?
Yeah, every night. I can't remember what book it was.
Maybe he'll do it again.
That would be cute.
I have got to give Nina a lot of credit. She's not backing down, and she is not getting that this is not going to end well for her.
Okay.
Like, she's just like, but if I just say again,
I love you.
yeah,
I love you.
and he's like, this is the grave that my family came to mourn over me at.
But I love you. Nope. I didn't like that they flashed back to them, like, kissing. Like, maybe Sonny's going to have some feelings left over.
Right.
No, we're not doing that. Put it away. It's not happening. Sonny and Carly, that's where it goes. And then we need to slowly see Jason and Britt build back up together. And Nina needs to go to Shady Brook and get some help.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not appropriate to hide someone's identity for any amount of time, but especially 9 months, and think that it's okay. Maybe that's why they'll have Phyllis come to Port Charles, is so that she can convince Nina to get the help that she needs. And while she's in Port Charles, she'll need a job so then she can work at Charlie's.
No, she can own Charlie's
Well, you know what I
from
mean.
the Tano
Like, start it that
money.
way. Yeah.
I hope so. How about we stop the bank? Because we don't need one. I was a banker. We're not that much fun. We're not that good of a character.
That's like an
But I guess
awful replacement over Jake's.
Right. And I think the only thing is that it would make, so like there'd be a new financier come in. How was there no repercussions from the 5 families this week? Although this week was all about just Sonny coming back, I think. So
that and Trina finally figuring out for real that Esme and Spencer are the stalker and how to figure it out.
Yeah.
How to prove it.
I am glad that Joss was dedicated to her workout though and was like, can this wait an hour?
Mm-hmm. And they're like, no.
No, they said yes.
Waited, but
they
like,
said yes.
no.
And then Esme showed up. And so she said she was leaving. So she didn't leave because her friend said no. She left because Esme showed up and she wasn't going to be in the same class as her.
I'm really excited to see what they do with Esme. I hope it's like, what's his name that killed Georgie? Oh my God, I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. The text message killer. Diego, where you really didn't see it coming at first.
Well, what else is she doing other than...
I don't know, but they need to give her opportunity to go do something. Spencer needs to start working against her, and then she needs to have been playing Spencer for whatever her real association is with Ryan or whoever, and then she needs to, like, blow up everybody.
Can we not blow up everybody?
Not blow up everybody, but...
We need a show.
No. Have some kind of really good storyline that you're not expecting it to be her.
Like what?
I didn't think that far out. Are we still assuming that she's Ryan's something?
I think so.
So Ryan would want to get revenge on Felicia still. That would be fun to bring Mac and Felicia out into a real story again. Along with
Mac is now going to be commissioner again.
Yeah. Or Ryan.
Maxie's got enough going on right now, though, with protecting Louise.
It could be something against Kevin, and then we could have reason to bring Laura back.
Yes.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll have a good theory by next week. But I just want her to get her moment of being super evil. Because I feel like she would play it well.
I feel like blowing up Ava's car, coming on scene was pretty good start.
Yeah. And the whole badge thing, that was very clever.
Kiki was Silas's daughter, huh? I was going to say, what if she was related to Kiki?
Oh, okay.
Like the twin daughter, whatever.
I saw somebody mention that online. I don't think that Ava accidentally had twins and isn't aware of it.
I don't think that the people were never aware that they had twins. Susan Moore's dead, so we can't ask her if she knew.
Do you know if you had twins or not? No, I just think that it's something that Ava would have brought up at some point in time to somebody. Probably Nicholas, because that seems to be the closest that she is. Even if it was just spend more time with your kids because I only got one of them and then she passed early too, blah, blah, blah. Something.
Yeah.
I feel like we would know that. I could be wrong, but I feel like we would. I would like her to be Ryan's.
Because Ryan was obsessed with Felicia, but it's not like Felicia could have had another daughter that Esme is. Right. That's where I was going.
That would have been good if it would have been Felicia and Ryan's daughter that she gave away because of who the father was.
Yeah.
But that she's too young. I don't know. I will think it through more. Maybe this week she'll do something more evil that'll trigger what I think should happen.
I did like that Sonny was very nice to Ava. And he was like, as the mother of one of my daughters, I would never want, I support you obviously taking care of yourself and everything, but I felt like he kind of let her know, I got your back.
Right.
Like, nobody threatens my girls.
That kind of went without saying. I'm not sure why she didn't go to Jason, though, in the beginning, because he would have offered the same protection.
I don't know.
I really don't think he would have turned away Sonny's baby mama. He would have offered her the protection that she's entitled to because of that. And even Carly, as much as she doesn't like Ava, she's not going to push Ava out of their lives.
She's always been supportive of when Ava needs something for Avery.
Right.
She's never turned away.
Exactly. And she knows that Avery's mom not being around is not what would be best for Avery. So she would have offered the protection. She sat at that table. She can do it.
Yep. I don't know what else.
Obrecht with Victor. Do you think she's going to kill him? No, because then they'll both be trapped in that room.
Yeah, I don't know. She could probably figure out how to open the door with the knife. She's smart.
But then there's a guard on the other side of the door.
So he arranged. See, so after last week with Peter causing her plane to crash, I thought that there really was an event and he just happened to get her plane hijacked and caused it to crash. But then this week, Victor's like, amazing how that just suddenly came about. But it wasn't specific to Huntington's. It was specific to like genetic diseases. So that I feel like is actually more real. I'm not saying that they wouldn't have a conference just dedicated to Huntington's, but
they usually cover more than one topic.
So much more suspicious if it was rather than just the broad familial hereditary stuff.
Right. I don't know. I just don't see her killing him because I feel like she's going to get stuck somewhere.
I feel like she'll make it out no matter what. She's resourceful. She's feisty.
Maybe Peter will go there to get more help and Anna and Valentine will follow him there and then they will be the ones to rescue her.
Oh no, we need Scotty to rescue her. He has to go find his schnitzel.
You're insane.
They're so cute.
They're adorable, but I would not trust Scott to rescue me. Mm-mm.
He has to be along for the ride. He can't. Okay, yes. Can Anna and Valentine do it? Yes, but he needs to. No, he needs to be there when the doors open so he can just be like, my schnitzel.
I don't trust him not to mess something up.
What do you mean by that?
He doesn't think through everything. He reacts.
That's really not a good quality for a lawyer.
That's why I don't think he's that great of a lawyer either a lot of times. I don't know. I wouldn't want Scott there. We'll see. Definitely have to have them reunite in some cute way, though. Maybe he'll tell her that he missed her and propose.
Maybe. That'd be cute.
That would be cute.
He could have the ring come down in a parachute.
Aww.
Take the worst thing that's happened to them and make it into the best.
There you go. I think that's all that I have, though.
I thought for sure Brook Lynn was going to tell Chase.
I think it's too soon for that.
I thought it was cute, though, that she's like, I got myself in over my head and it wound up being a puzzle.
They're going to be so cute together. He's going to ground her and she's going to make him be more exciting. I can't wait to see it. I didn't like that they ended it with Carly and Jason saying, what are we going to tell Sonny?
I know. You already told him. You got married. That's it.
Right. You don't need to discuss any feelings that happened if you're both deciding that you're walking away and she's staying married to Carly, or she's staying married to Carly. She's staying married to Sonny and he is going to go do whatever. Hopefully
Carly will always be married to Carly. Yes.
Well, that's true. See? Yeah. So I don't know why they need to explain anything more to him. It's just going to hurt him. Why do that? That would be like him sitting there talking about how he cared for Nina. That's pointless at this.
Right.
No.
Oh, thank God they never slept together either.
Well, should have been pregnant.
Oh, there was a lot of talk about the super sperm going on this week on Twitter.
That was my guess too.
Oh, it was Lisa. How do you pronounce her name? Olivia. Lachario, however you say her name.
Okay.
The actress.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably find that out. Sorry, just totally butchered your name. Totally know it. Well, so September 19th, 2008 is when she debuted as Olivia. So happy 13th anniversary, Lisa. And Maurice commented and said, you're incredible, and sent a rose. And then she said, if it wasn't for Sonny's super potency, this would have never happened. And I said, this is the best tweet ever. We often talk about Sonny's super sperm. Glad that it brought you to Port Charles. We've loved every minute of having you on the show. Olivia is so fierce and funny. Super sperm. So happy anniversary to her. And today, September 26th, is Nancy Lee Grand's 25th anniversary on GH.
They need to do something for it.
They did on Carly's. Remember back when we talked about that?
They need to keep with the right dates. That's what I mean.
Well, they've already done it. So now we can do Carly's.
No, they can't do it again.
Now we can do Carly's. Because we'll just swap them out. Yeah, so she's been on for 13 years. And then Wally Kurth also just recently had an anniversary. And I forget what his was. I want to say his was 30th.
They just need to rerun all of Eddie Main for his. That's all I want to see. Hi, Eddie Main.
September 9th, Wally Kurth, 30-year anniversary. See, but they'll give him 30 years. Okay, Ned Ashton was around, though, before But Carly is still a significant enough character that I feel like after 25 years of having the character, especially right now, where Sonny just came back and we're talking about Jason and all this stuff, this would be the perfect time to do some kind of a Carly, remembering all the things that Carly has done in the past 25 years. Maybe not even all the things, because that's a lot, but...
Right, they've had plenty of opportunity. Jocelyn talking about, well, my mom's not always perfect. Right. She's done a lot of stuff.
Bobby reminding us that she came into town, set out to destroy her.
Right. And then just seeing
all the stuff
them,
with Jakes and everything.
Yeah. And seeing them reunite this week, like, go back over all their marriages and what led them where and stuff. Like, come on. There's so much. They could make a whole month of just Carly.
They really could.
So I hope they do it upright.
They'll give her a 2-minute end of the episode.
No.
Which we're going to be pushing back Alan just 1 week. So we're going to start him in October because we forgot that we had promised our little Max, who is now everybody's Max.
But we were his first interview.
We were his first interview and we listened to it again. And I'm like, aw.
Yes.
We're going to be talking to him again this week because we said we wanted to talk after, we said after summer and then we said after Lila's kids. But I know at some point during the conversation, we'd also mentioned like when Sonny came back.
Yes.
But perfect timing because our dude's favorite guy came back. And so we need to know.
And he also predicted the Brook Lynn and Chase.
He did.
Because he said his mom did not want that to happen.
With you, Mom. No, I like Brook Lynn and Chase. I didn't want it to happen when he was possibly going to get back with Willow. But now that that's done.
Right. And I think it's another thing they need to take their time with. It doesn't need to happen overnight. I think they're going to bond over all the baby stuff that's going to come out soon.
Oh, him and that baby. I mean, he's a new dad, too, in real life.
Right.
So
that definitely helped the way he snuggled her up. It was so cute.
So sweet.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
It was a good week. It was just so super focused on Sonny.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not much else to talk about.
I don't think there was. How did Spinelli not go back and see him yet? Oh gosh, does Spinelli even know?
Aw, don't say it like that. He's going to be so conflicted. He loves Sonny, but Jason's his bro, man.
Yeah?
Aw.
Well, now Jason and Spinelli can just hang out being single.
Reality check. What's your reality check?
My daughter turned 18. I no longer have kids.
You have kids?
I have adult children now.
Oh,
I no longer have kids. That's really about it.
Did she have a good birthday?
She did. She was at her dad like the evening of. My son came home on Friday afternoon. So he was here for a couple. No.
Aw.
So he was home for a couple hours and then they went over to their dad's and they've been doing stuff over there and they'll come back tonight. But we celebrated on Thursday and I forgot that he had a Thursday night class and forgot to ask him to message a Marco Polo of him singing happy birthday that I could have played while we played happy birthday. But she did good. I mean, we went out to dinner. I had a final walkthrough, came home and did cake and presents. So
nice.
That's really all that I had this week.
I mean, she's 18, but it's not like she's moving out tomorrow.
No.
You have plenty of time still. It'll be okay. I just think it's funny how opposite we are, because when my last one turned 18, I was like, woo! But I still have Madeline that in my head will be a baby forever.
You're just hoping. I keep trying to get Morgan to keep her girls young, too.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. They grow no matter what you do.
It's not fair.
It's not.
And what about you?
Talking about the 18-year-old. So Emily's been working at the daycare center, but then she started not feeling well on Wednesday, and they have to be super strict, which is totally understandable. But before they would let her come back, she had to have a strep test and a COVID test, but you can't just demand rapid COVID tests.
Nope. And they have to deem you worthy.
Exactly. Well, she went to Children's Express or whatever it is, and they said, yeah, they would normally do it, but that they've had so many false negatives that they're not doing them now. So she had to wait for her results. So she was angry at me all weekend because I made her wear a mask and I wasn't letting her. So I was like, we're good. I know we're good. We're good. But I wasn't going to let her go do all kinds of extra stuff that wasn't special. That was just if there was any chance. So she was angry at me all weekend. And then whenever she finally got the results, she was like, see, I told you. And I was like, yep, but better to be safe than sorry. So that was that. But then all the other kids were freaking out because Megan was like, does that mean I can't go anywhere? I'm like, no, that doesn't mean that. You have been vaccinated.
I'm confused by all of that now, though. Like, what does that mean? Because my daughter's school was closed for a couple weeks ago, even though she was not in a room that was exposed.
Okay.
But long story short, we talked about it. Like, because of the type of school, they weren't allowed to do virtual learning.
Right.
But I'm like, but what does this mean for us? Like, what do we have to do?
From what I've got from the local district is even if you were exposed, as long as you've been vaccinated and aren't showing any symptoms, then you're good to keep going on normal life. But if you are showing any kind of symptoms, because Emily only had a sore throat, it wasn't like she had, a long list of stuff that you needed to quarantine or get tested or whatever, especially, again, working at the daycare center.
So now she can go back to work.
Exactly.
Yay.
So, yeah, that was the drama in my house, is everyone freaking
COVID.
out. And I was like, no one needs to freak out. Calm down. But then once I said that, Emily was like, well, if we're not freaking out, then let me go do whatever I want. And I was like, no, those are two different things. That was that. And, Megan's getting ready for homecoming. She gets to go to 2 homecomings, so we've been just shopping. Yes, because her boyfriend goes to a different school than ours, so she has
When did she get a boyfriend?
Oh, she's had a boyfriend. They started dating, I think I said this, 4th of July.
No.
Are you sure?
I did not know that Megan had a boyfriend.
I thought I talked about it because their first date, I feel like I definitely did. Their first date was going to see fireworks with us, and it was so cute because he bought her flowers and he brought her the pretzels. The chocolate-covered pretzels. Yes, I did, because I knew I said how cute it was. He bought her this whole big thing of chocolate-covered pretzels from Giant Eagle Marketplace, and they were amazing and delicious. But she is like all awkward because she's young and it's her first boyfriend. So he asked for some of them. So then she just gave him all of the rest of them back. And I was like, what did you do? Because first of all, I wanted more. They were amazing. But second of all, it was kind of like, nah, I'm done with your gift. Here you go. But I guess he didn't read into it any kind of way because they're still together. And now they're going to homecoming. His is the beginning of October. Hers isn't until the middle of October. So she gets to go to both of them. And my mom says to her, oh, does that mean you get 2 dresses? I'm like, shut up, Grandma. Let's not go there.
Yeah.
So that is very expensive. 1 dress will have to do. So, yeah, that's that.
Not a clue.
If you ever get bored of not having enough girl drama, I'll be happy to lend you some.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Plenty in my house.
Nope.
So,
all right. Well, I guess that's it for this week's recap. Join us on Thursday as we talk with Max.
Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.